pumped up. Hey everybody, it's Pumped Up Outdoorsman here, and today I'll be showing you how I made my outriggers. So as you can see, it's a very broad look, and I actually did not use any drilling. I really would have liked to use a flagpole mount. That way I can raise my arms up out of the water. But the thing about this kayak is there's really no good place to get inside and do all that drilling and stuff. So I did this without drilling into the kayak whatsoever. My design makes it to where I could just put the outriggers into the rod holders, and I actually put like a tent stake in there to hold it. That way it won't come out. This is not coming out. And the way I actually get these up out of the water is these swing, and that one's a little noisy, but they're normally not that noisy. So yeah, these swing up to the sides and they get out of the way, and you can actually control how much they're in the water, how much they stabilize you by it. If you push them back, the further you push them back, the deeper they're going to go. So for instance, I usually keep it right here. That's about where the water level is going to be, but if I need extra stability, I can just push that back real good into the water, and that'll give me stability. And the way this actually turns, all these pieces are glued down except for one spot I did not glue. Is right here. I actually put in a bolt, drilled the fitting, put a bolt in. That way it's not going to come loose from right here. It's not going to come loose, but I can also spin it and move the outriggers, the floats and all that. So pretty much what I did was I took 1-inch PVC piping, put it into the rod holders, ran it up, used a T-fitting, went across, and I added this crossbar here for two reasons. One, to give it extra stability, and two, to add in these rod holders right here. This is 1 inch, so it doesn't fit all rods, but I do have 2 rods that do fit in there. So that's good. And you don't have to use my idea. Every kayak is different. Every person is different. So you can take this idea right here and make it your own. And that's pretty much what I did. I found other ideas on the internet, and I just made it my own idea. I know the paint job on these outriggers right here are kind of bad. I ran out of good camo paint, so I'll have to go back and finish that paint job later. But for right now, it still functions. You know, I'm not too picky on the looks. As long as it works. So yeah, I just made this out of 1-inch PVC pipe, and I just put it in the rod holders. Had it come up 90 out, 45 down into the water, and then it teed out. Now eventually, this was just cheap, and it was at my local Walmart, so I could just go in and grab it. But I would have liked to, and I probably will eventually, put on crab floats. I'll probably go out and buy crab floats to slip on here. But for right now, this will work. All I did was I zip tied it down. That's the cheap solution. I mean, this didn't cost me over, I want to say everything together didn't cost me over 20 bucks. Because the PVC piping was something I had just laying around my house, laying around my yard, and I just went and bought these. I went and bought some zip ties. It didn't really cost me that much money to make this. I've seen some that you buy on the internet for like $150. This was a cheap solution right here to my stability problem. Now this is a very stable kayak when you're sitting down, but I just like to stand up and fish a little bit. So hopefully with these outriggers, I'll be able to stand up and fish without worrying about falling in or flipping over. So yeah, and if you ever wanted to take off the sides, maybe to fit it in the back of your truck or something, you just simply take this pin out, just take the pin out and then take off the 90, and then you have the base. So if you ever go kayaking in like a very shallow creek or something like that, and you don't think you need the outriggers, take them off and leave that. I find this a lot easier. I find taking these off are a lot easier than having to take this pin out right here. Oh, and let me show you how I put the pin in. So I just drilled a hole through the 1-inch PVC pipe and all the way through, and then there were these eyes right here for your kayak, and I just slipped that in, took pliers and bent the end of it. That way it won't come out. so that's not coming out. So this is just this design works for me. It's not, you know, it may not work for everybody, because like I said, every kayak is different, every person is different. So take this idea and make it your own. Or if you are like me and don't want to drill into your kayak and have the same type of kayak I have, you can just go ahead and use this idea. And just tell me what you think about it. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget about our giveaway. I'm giving away 5 Tackle Warehouse reel covers. So as soon as I hit 50 subscribers, I will pick out 1 subscriber, and that 1 subscriber will get 5 Tackle Warehouse reel covers. So subscribe, and maybe you could be winning those reel covers. I'll be posting more videos like this soon. I plan on making a cart for my kayak. I'll post a video on the crate right here. I'll post an overall review of the FS 12T kayak and what I think about it. So that's it for today. Don't forget to stay pumped.